We're here to help.
Hi, I'm Richard Lawson, and we're celebrating Black excellence.
Celebrating Black Excellence 365, only on News Channel 6.
Time and temperature brought to you by Peachtree Pest Control, protecting what matters most.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, Augusta voters set to go to the polls tomorrow for a special election. We'll take a look at what makes this one so important ahead of the May primary.
Plus the push for a state park in Aiken County. Hear from a local couple behind the idea.
And Augusta leaders getting ready to vote on a key issue regarding the city charter, while charter committee members race to meet a deadline. Your news at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. We want to begin now with a first check of the weather.
Our meteorologist Avery Gray is standing by. Nice way to kick off the work week.
That's right, Brad. It is beautiful outside. Our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing extremely clear skies across the CSRA, especially outside of the Augusta Marriott here. Not much of a cloud in sight for us. Temperature is feeling nice and warm now at 4 o'clock. 84 degrees is that temperature. We're seeing the upper 70s towards our northern counties. 84 here in Augusta, 82 in Millen. Overall, seeing those upper 70s to low 80s across the board. Winds coming in from that southwest direction around 15 miles per hour, giving us a nice breeze across our area for the rest of tonight. You can expect those temperatures to drop down to 80 by 6 o'clock, going down to 70 by 9 o'clock. And then we have a huge cool down coming later this week. I'll have more information about that coming soon. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Avery. Coverage you can count on starts now with the special election for House District 130.
Voters are going to... Augusta leaders are calling on state lawmakers now to change city government. Commissioners set to vote Tuesday on a resolution for state lawmakers to approve changing Augusta to a city manager form of government. That's one of the recommendations from the group that's been working on the city charter. But members of that committee have been caught off guard because they say they're not through yet.
There's some tweaks we have to make just to make sure, again, that we're doing the people's work. Those tweaks could be easily done at our March 19th meeting and have this outcome anyway. So to try to do it now where you're trying to cherry pick this one piece, it doesn't seem like it's above board.
Endorsing this provision now and not waiting for the entire document does mean that voters can decide if they want a city manager form of government when they go to the polls in November.
The new Augusta Arena continues to see progress. The suite level, connector concrete deck 1 and 2, and upper concourse decks 1 through 3 are complete. They're now working on level 4, steel crane mobilization, and finishing up the upper concourse concrete. Arena leaders tell us construction continues to stay on schedule with the temporary dry-in of areas 1 and 4 and electrical room construction set to begin in the fall.
Got it.
2 people arrested in Richmond County today accused of abuse. Anthony Clark and Mackenzie Whitfield are charged with child cruelty in the 2nd degree. According to an incident report, the child was in unbearable living conditions. Whitfield is the child's mother. She and Clark reportedly live together. A group of local skaters wants to bring a new skate park to Aiken County. The group's asking county leaders to consider building a public skate park near the Aiken County Recreation Center on Jefferson Davis Highway. They say many local skaters currently travel nearly an hour to the closest park, often seeing the same Aiken riders making that trip. They're proposing an 8,000 to 10,000 square foot concrete skate park. Supporters say it would be different from the former one at Odell Weeks.
To access the Odell Weeks skate park, you had to go inside the main building, pay for an entry fee, and then it was also a staff park, which now you're depending on a staff member to be there to open the gate. What we're proposing is an open-use skate park that people from the community can have access to this park 365 days out the year.
Organizers say they are exploring grants and community fundraising to help make the project a reality.
Overnight delays starting today for drivers on I-20 in Aiken County. Work's going to be near the old Vaucluse Road Bridge. That original bridge, remember, got destroyed in June when a tanker truck ran into it and caught fire. Closure set for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Crews are installing girders for that new bridge, so please be careful and look out for those work crews. Road closures also underway this week in Augusta, where CSX is going to replace the railroad crossings at 6th and Taylor Street and 6th and Fenwick Streets. There will be detours posted to help you out all the way through Friday. A student at the Academy of Richmond County is making a big donation to help this community. Pilar McLean started a Socks for Souls donation drive for the Salvation Army of Augusta, try to help people who are homeless. And they brought in 300 pairs of socks, picked up today. And Pilar says students and staff were kind of surprised at what she did, but very supportive.
It makes me feel great knowing that I had a part to play in somebody feeling happy and having more dignity and being protected from diseases and stuff.
Defeat homelessness. I mean, the puns are amazing. This generation coming up very much cares about getting their hands in the problem and being a part of this activism where they want to be involved and engaged in helping.
Pilar, wonderful job. So proud of you. They put bins near the school front office, the media center, even one of the hallways, and those bins got filled up. Today, golfers paying tribute to a young man who died at a young age from an epileptic seizure. This happened during the senior amateur golf tournament hosted by Westlake Country Club. The tournament named in memory of Benjamin Bruner. Everybody knew him as Ben. His father talked to News Channel 6 this morning.
We're out here today. It's a regular tour. We normally have sponsors, but today the tour is sponsoring the Ben Bruner Memorial, and I just couldn't be happier because of what, you know.
I've seen Ben at 80% of the tournaments. He's a great kid, and it's sad to see the sickness take his life at such a young age of 27. So that's why I created this tournament in honor of him. I renamed it the Benjamin Ben Memorial, and in support of him and support and awareness for epilepsy and his family.
We're going to miss him. I'm going to miss him.
Look at that. Nice day for golf, too. Kicking off bright and early at 9 o'clock with a shotgun start. What a special day.
You can check out some new art in downtown Augusta thanks to a group of local students. 6th graders from the Episcopal Day School painted a mural on the Master's Table Community Kitchen today. It showcases the art of farming and bringing abundance into urban communities. The mural was started by the school art teacher and another local artist, and the students are adding their own spin on site.
Our project, our piece is about bringing the farming and the bounty and the growing and everything to the urban community. So we literally have a hand offering the produce to the downtown Augusta community.
We are emphasizing service and experiential learning, and so having our students in the community and having them be a part of this is bringing their learning to life.
Tomorrow, 5th grade students will participate in the mural project. Tomorrow on Jenny, baby expert Shannon Usher weighs in on baby-led weaning. It's not about weaning baby off the breast or bottle, but introducing solid foods much earlier. Let's just say this isn't your mama's baby feeding technique. Baby-led weaning is a method of introducing baby to solid foods, bypassing spoon feeding and purees in favor of babies feeding themselves.
We have learned that the idea of just purees only and spoon feeding a baby isn't necessarily what a baby needs to progress with feeding. And the beauty is, so this idea of baby-led weaning is less about the big piece of steak or the drumstick or the corn on the cob, and more about giving the true respect and autonomy to a baby to say, hey, I'm going to feed myself.
We'll also have the details about CSRA Children's Weekend at Evanstown Center Park. It's your hometown tour stop, and you're invited to bring the kids tomorrow at 12:30 on Jenny. According to a new report, screen time may not be the only reason why your teenager is not getting enough sleep. Oshan Singh reports.
New national data showing that American teens are getting less sleep than ever, and it's where the growth is happening that's most concerning. It's not just a slight dip in rest, but more American teens are reporting less than 5 hours of sleep a night. a number that's linked to serious health risks.
From school to activities, teenagers are tired, and it's likely because they're not getting enough sleep. A new study of more than 120,000 high school students finds nearly 77% are missing the mark on the recommended amount of sleep on school nights, up significantly from 69% when the study began in 2007. But the most dramatic shift is in the kids getting the least amount of sleep. Nearly 1 in 4 teens now report sleeping 5 hours or less per night.
And there is biology there that says it's harder when kids enter those teen years to get to bed on time.
The trend was seen across grades, sexes, and ethnic groups, though increases were larger among non-Hispanic Black teens. Researchers found teens who report depression symptoms, bullying, or suicidal thoughts were more likely to sleep less. But sleep loss also rose among teens without those factors. Researchers say the trend likely reflects broader pressures in teens' daily lives, not just screen use. Though a separate review of more than 4,500 children and young adults found that more overall screen time was linked to later bedtimes, but not necessarily worse sleep quality or shorter duration. However, using screens once already in bed was associated with worse sleep that night.
Parents can make sure screens are out of rooms, try to get the kids to turn the screens off before bedtime, make sure they're exercising, getting into sunlight during the day, and try to keep a consistent bedtime week and weekend.
And the Journal of the American Medical Association points to school start times as a major factor for insufficient sleep, saying that studies suggest a school start time of 8:30 a.m. or later for longer sleep times for teenagers. Ashin Singh, ABC News, New York.
State championship week did not disappoint.
Now coming out, the local teams that won it all.
No one brings.
I don't know what's going to happen at the Paralympics this games or the next cycle. And so what I can control is how much I push the Paralympics in every conversation I have. And what really matters is making sure the next kid with a disability. We're staying warm for now, but the possibility for some showers and maybe a rumble of thunder is here for tonight. I'll have that future cast coming up right after this break.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app. The WJBF Scholar Athlete Awards honor high school students from around the CSRA for outstanding achievements, both on the athletic field and in the classroom.
Hi, we're Tom and Pam Powers.
On behalf of our participating McDonald's restaurants, we invite you to nominate a deserving high school senior that is a true leader on their team and in the classroom.
Here's how.
To nominate, go to WJBF.com and click Scholar Athlete Award under the Sports tab.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Turn your porch or patio into the best room.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. Well, we start today off looking at the severe weather outlook where a slight risk is over that Arkansas, Mississippi, eastern Alabama, and into central Alabama there. And that's where we see the majority of some storms that we've got going on our satellite and radar. You can see that severe thunderstorm watch. You can also see that large band of storms with those severe thunderstorm warnings within them. And that is going to be headed towards our direction. And that gives us the possibility for some rain later tonight. Now, it's not going to be necessarily severe thunderstorms, but we might hear a rumble of thunder later tonight. 84 is that temperature right now as we see those temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s across the board. And our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam looking nice and clear outside of Augusta Regional Airport as we have winds coming in from the west-southwest at 10 miles per hour. 50-degree dew point, so feeling nice and overall not too terribly bad out there, not very muggy, feeling nice and warm. Over the next 4 days, we are expecting that dew point to increase to 65 come Tuesday, so getting a little bit more moisture in our atmosphere. So for the rest of tonight, you can expect those temperatures to drop down to around 75 degrees by 8 o'clock. It will be at 83 by 5 p.m. It's National Napping Day, so don't feel bad. And as we take a nap and as we go throughout the rest of tonight, You can expect some spotty showers to start entering the area really by midnight. Then we'll start to see that band of storms make its way into our area. Now, this is the worst case scenario. We'll see those pockets of heavier downpours. Definitely going to expect maybe a couple rumbles of thunder with this system, and then we will lighten up as we head into Tuesday around noon. Now, we are thinking about a wind gust around 25 to 30 miles per hour. It could be isolated. It could be a little bit faster in some isolated areas within the system. It really just depends on if this is going to pack a punch at all, and that just depends on that timing of it. 85 degrees is our high for tomorrow, and we're expecting unusual warmth this week, and that is because of this low pressure system over Baja California. We're going to track the movement of that. It is going to get absorbed into an upper level trough on Tuesday, and that's going to cause some ridging in the southeast. That ridging in the southeast is what brings us these above average temperatures, which you can see on our temperature trend over the next couple of days, warming up to 88 come Wednesday, dropping to 70 on Thursday, and that'll be our next chance for some beneficial rain, excluding tonight at 60% as a cold front makes its way through our area. Here's a look at our futurecast here, expecting that band of storms to make its way into our area really during those afternoon to evening hours, and if that's the case, it could be on that little bit of that more severe side, but it just depends on what that situation looks like. 32-mile-per-hour wind gust on Thursday is expected with those storms. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast, where you can see that we are warming up to 88 degrees on Wednesday. We do have the possibility for some thunderstorms come Thursday.
All right, thanks a lot, Avery. We appreciate that. And now it is time, as we often do, to go beyond the forecast.
Today's topic, the science behind daylight saving time.
Here's meteorologist Miller Hyatt.
We're now in daylight saving time, but it's not just about changing the clocks. It's really about Earth's tilt on its axis at 23.5 degrees, and that is what gives us our seasons. And as we transition towards summer, we'll see more natural daylight, but changing the clocks moves that daylight from the morning towards the evening. And I'll have the pros and cons of changing our clocks on my blog, Beyond the Forecast. You can find that on WJBF.com.
For many in the CSRA, the most dangerous step they take is into the bathtub.
A New Jersey Girl Scout troop is taking advantage of the munchies. They're going viral for selling cookies outside a cannabis dispensary with big success.
Well, the local governing Girl Scout body rejected this idea a couple of years ago. Then this time around said, okay, you can do it on a trial basis, just one group out there selling. And it was a big hit. The dispensary owner says it boosted traffic to their shop and the cookie booth.
That is our report for now, everybody. There is more coverage you can count on coming up at 4:30.
Including jury selection underway and the Live Nation Ticketmaster antitrust case. We'll have that covered for you with Dee Griffin in just a moment.
My ball! Give me the ball! Oh!
The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
The war with Iran now entering its 10th day, and the United States now giving the identity of the 7th American service member killed in that conflict. I'm Olivia Rubin from Washington, D.C. with all of those details coming up.
Plus, a new agreement could potentially lower your ticket prices. And spring break travel is picking up with TSA agents getting paid. The impacts we are seeing at airports nationwide. Your news at 4:30 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4:30.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dee Griffin. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with strikes continuing around the Middle East today as the war in Iran stretches into day 10. Time now for our first look at our weather. Meteorologist Avery Gray, and it was a pretty day. It's just reminded me so much of spring.
That's right, Dee. We are seeing a spring-like warm-up, and we're seeing nice and clear skies ahead, but don't start planting any flowers or anything soon because the cool down is coming soon. Our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing extremely clear skies across all of the CSRA. I'm really enjoying this beautiful weather that we have. 84 is that temperature here in Augusta. Everyone's seeing those upper 70s to low 80s across the board. We are sitting at 84 here in Augusta's wind gusts coming in from the southwest around 14 miles per hour, giving us a nice breeze as well. For the rest of this evening, you can expect those temperatures to dwindle on down to 70 degrees by 9 o'clock, so very, very mild. And over the course of the next couple of days, warm up to 88 come Wednesday, but then a cool down to 70 on Thursday. I'll have more on that and a future cast for you coming soon. Back to you, Dee.
All right, thanks so much. We'll see you in a few minutes. In today's Political Minute, Blake says those prices are going to drop. American Airlines is ramping up flights out of Charlotte for passengers hoping to go to Augusta for the Masters next month or come to Augusta. Charlotte Douglas is America's second largest hub. The airline is now offering nonstop service for up to 6 round-trip flights per day between April 5th and April 13th, the Masters being April 6th. But the main tournament takes place April 9th through the 12th.
We are staying warm for now, but the possibility for some rainfall comes later tonight. I'll have that future cast for you coming soon.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand. Live Viper 6 weather when it matters most. Streamed at any time, anywhere.
Plus, it's totally free. No subscription required.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device.
For nearly 50 years, families have built their homes and memories on floors from A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. From the moment you walk in, you get real guidance, real professionals, and no subcontractors ever. We don't just install flooring. We follow a proven process backed by decades of experience and real warranties. We believe peace of mind is just as important as beautiful floors, and that starts with expert guidance that you can trust. A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. Come see us today.
When you get approached from somebody about your commercial roof.
The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on.
One Aiken County woman's American Idol journey continues in Hawaii tonight. Here are the first images of Chloe Lauren in Hawaii. She's the 25-year-old stay-at-home mom from Warrenville, South Carolina. Tonight she will compete in American Idol's Ohana round after advancing to the top 30 in a sing-off at the end of last week's episode. She will be trying to advance to the top 20 and has a message for those of us here at home.
Hey South Carolina, it's Chloe Lauren. Tune in this week on ABC to watch us perform in Ohana room.
Ohana room. We have more on her journey and what's going on with her. Just go to WJBF.com. And speaking of American Idol,
here's tonight's ABC Primetime Preview. At 8/7 Central, American Idol heads to Aulani, a Disney resort and spa in Ko'olina, Hawaii. Contestants will perform for their own families, industry tastemakers, and fellow hopefuls. It's an all-new episode of The Rookie. Nolan, Harper, and Miles find themselves in a dangerous situation.
They're selling radio out too?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Look out!
That's followed by your late local news. Then Jimmy Kimmel Live with guests Olivia Munn, Leslie Odom Jr., and BB Rexa.
We've seen what happens when
I had saw Austin's commercial on TV. I looked this number up on the internet, and he got right back to me. He treats you like family. He is an awesome lawyer and a wonderful friend.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Satellite and radar showing a ton of severe thunderstorms across the Mississippi area. I mean, the whole entire state is almost in that severe thunderstorm watch, and they have multiple of those polygons going off. This is very on brand. They had that slight risk for severe weather, all of that being triggered by the stationary front. Us here in the CSRA, though, we are nice and clear overall, seeing a few of those upper level clouds still remaining in the sky. A little bit of that cumulus clouds out there on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam outside of Waynesboro's temperatures are nice and warm right now, 84 degrees. Winds coming in from the west-southwest around 10 miles per hour. Dew point at 50, so it's not feeling very muggy outside. It's a very nice and warm 84, a drier 84 overall, seeing those temperatures in the low 80s to mid 80s across the board, with the exception of Sparta at 79 degrees. It is National Napping Day today, so if you wanted to take a nap this evening, although it is getting pretty late, I wouldn't recommend it if you want good sleep for tonight. We are cooling off to 75 by 8 p.m. Temperature is expected to be 83 by 5, and later tonight we are expecting a few showers and thunderstorms coming through our area. So here's a look at that on our futurecast by 12 o'clock. Starting to see those light showers enter, but not really expecting that heavy widespread rain until around 2 o'clock for our western line counties. That makes its way further into the CSRA around 4 o'clock in the morning. Some heavier downpours staying to our south around 5:30 in the morning tomorrow, and then really drying up as we try to take that morning commute around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning for us. Overall, you can expect a few wind gusts reaching around 30 miles per hour. Some isolated spots of wind gusts even higher than that could be possible, and a few rumbles of thunder are not ruled out with this event. As we head into tomorrow, highs tomorrow 85 degrees, and we are watching an upper level influence, which is bringing us some warmer temperatures. It's because of this cutoff low in the upper levels that is going to get absorbed into a trough, and as there's trough on the western side of the United States, on the eastern side of the United States, we are getting ridging. And so as this trough deepens, we're going to see that ridging amplify over our area come Wednesday, and that is going to bring us our warmest temperature of the week at 88 degrees. We're cooling off to 70 on Thursday. That's going to feel like a big jump. However, it's really just right there on average, as our average high is 69 right now, and that'll be our next chance for the most beneficial rain at 60%. We're excluding for tonight, but overall you can expect that cold front to move through around those afternoon to evening hours and then through the overnight, and that is going to help us a little bit as we head throughout the rest of this week. Overall, you can expect this week those temperatures to raise to 88 degrees on Wednesday, and then this weekend a much cooler weekend than what we've been seeing over the past couple of days.
Oh, okay. Well, like you said, don't plan just yet, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. We'll be right back.
Kroger always gives you more ways to...
Matters most with Peachtree Pest Control. You can save big in every aisle at Kroger. USDA Choice strip steaks are just $9.99 a pound with your card. And select packs of soda are buy two, get two free with your card. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
As Avery just said, it's National Napping Day. I did not know they had a day just for me, and I missed it. I didn't realize it. A way to acknowledge that the change to daylight saving time is for some people it's hard. Experts say a needed rest can make you feel better and also improve your mood. It also helps with productivity and energy. Numerous studies have shown that short 10 to 20-minute naps improve alertness, productivity, and mood. No, a 10 to 20-minute nap makes me mad. I want to sleep for longer. Find a cozy spot, snooze up for at least 10 minutes today. I love a nap, a good nap. I will take nap over food. I am such the napper. My sister's like, I don't know anybody who will sleep more than Dee Dee. I love a good nap. So thank you for creating a day just for me, and I missed it. Oh, well, I'm at work, but that's cool. That does it for this half hour, but there's more coverage you can count on coming up at 5, including Augusta voters are set to head to the polls tomorrow for a special election. We're taking a closer look at what it's costing the city. That and more coming up next with Brad and Jenny.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
At Tile Center, our passion is for people and the living space they share. We totally understand that your home is a big part of your life, and our goals are to inspire your creativity. We'll help you feel comfortable about transforming your living space into a showplace you can be really proud of. Come see why for yourself at any of our locations at Tile Center or online at tilecenter.com. Your tile and stone experts.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Did you know there are over 6,000 car crashes every day across the United States? That's staggering. Many will have no idea what to do next. We've recovered over $25 billion for our injured clients. We know exactly what to do. Injured in a car accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason.
there's only one Morgan & Morgan.
It's the Rooms to Go anniversary mattress sale.